Hey y'all, this is Stephanie with Skoolie Vibes, and today we are talking tires. Now, it may not be a sexy subject, but it's a safety thing. Now, we need to safely get from point A to point B and all the stops in between. So, let's do this. Okay, so today's video is going to be about tires. I know it's not a sexy topic, but it's a pretty important topic. So my tires, they look like they're really, really good. You look at the tread, you think, oh, that's got great tread in it. Or you do that little penny test where you put the penny down in there, if you can see Lincoln's head or the top, something like that, that you still have good tread on your tires. But just eyeballing it, you can see if something, is good, or if the tires are bald, you can just see that with your own eyes. So I was talking to a gentleman that I met when I was out in Joshua Tree, and we were just hanging out by the pool, this older gentleman, and I was talking to him about my bus and everything, and he asked me, he said, how old are your tires? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. They look like they have really good tread. He's like, no, the tread doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. He said, you need to know how old they are. And I'm like, well, how do I know how old they are? He says, and he explained to me, there's like these 4 ovals, and one will start with DOT, which is the Department of Transportation, and then something else and something else. But then the last oval will be the week and the year of your tires. So like, say it's like the 13th week or the 52nd week of, say, 2018. So it would be 1318, or if it's the 52nd week of 2000, it'd be 5218. And he said, he goes, check your tires, make sure they're not older than 5 years old, especially for a bus. He said, this is what he told me. He said, he goes, if you blow a tire and you're going down a mountain, he says, you will not be able to control that rig. There's no way. You're going to lose control. And he didn't want to be too grim, but really, he said, he goes, you're probably going to tip over, you're going to crash, you're going to roll. He goes, it's not going to be a good situation. He goes, so you really, really need to check your tires. So I wanted to share this information with you because I thought the same thing of like, it's just the tread. How does the tread look? Oh, you got great tread. But no, I guess they break down on the inside of the tire. And so rot or something can happen, but anyways, they break down the inside of the tire. So that's how you know. So I wanted to show you how old my tires are and share with you. So yeah, let's do this. Okay guys, I'm out here and I am going to flip the camera around so that you can see my rear tires. Okay, so at first glance you're going to think, yeah, I got some decent tires. Look at that tread. Isn't that some decent tread? But from after speaking with a gentleman, let's see. Okay. All right. So here's what he said. The DOT, and here is this information. Here is this information. But what is pertinent for me is this right here. So if this were right side up, it would say 0814. That means that is the 8th week of 2014. That means these tires are 8 years old. So remember, he told me, he said, if they're more than 5 years old, and if I were to have a blow, I'm not going to be able to control my rig. So I definitely need new tires on the back. I don't know what the year is on the dually on the other side, but I'm just going to assume they're the same as these tires. So I for sure need 4 back tires. Okay, so now we are at my front tires. Now, these look pretty good, but you know what? I don't think the tread looks as good as the tires in the back. They just don't to me. Just, from eyeballing it. All right, so how old are these tires? Here we go. DOT. Don't know. But here, check this out. I don't even have a week or a year in this oval. What on earth am I to do? How am I supposed to know how old these tires are? I would think they might seem like they're older because the tread doesn't seem to be as good as the ones in the back that are 8 years old. Well, so the guy at Big O Tires told me, he says, if you can't see the week and the year of your tires were made. He goes, it's probably on the other side of the tire. I'm thinking, well, then how am I supposed to get in there? We're going under the bus. Whew. Okay. So there's the DOT. There's the information we don't need to know. There's the information we don't need to know. But that is the information we need to know. So if you can see that, it is 12/19. That means the 12th week of 2019. So I am confident to say that these tires are only 3 years old. So I do not need to get tires for the front just yet. So it looks like I've got me about 2 more years before I need to replace the front tires. Thank goodness. Okay. Oh. All right, here I am. Big O tires. I've been here many times before in the past, but never with my bus. Sarge is the bus. Look at these stinking new tires.
There's your dot number, and you'll see 05 of 22.
Oh, that is so good.
Yep, brand newbies.
All right, Eddie, can you please explain to us why that is important?
The reason for the date is that there's a mandate that after 5 years, they say the tire deteriorates. And you
On
need
the
to
inside?
change it. It does inside, it does outside. So every 5 years, you should be changing the tires, whether they're worn out or not.
Right.
Which is what we're doing, because the tires on your car are not worn out, but they're very old.
They're very old.
So you don't want to have a blowout when you're driving down the freeway. So that's where the date code is important, because you don't want to buy a tire that's already 4 years old, because you're only going to get a year out of it.
Right, right.
So you always want to make sure that that it's within 1 year.
Gotcha. All right, so you guys saw it is 5/22. So we are good. We are good. Thank you, Eddie.
Right.
Thank you so much. That is my waiting area. I'm going to go sit and wait. And here's my view. Hey y'all, it's your girl Stephanie. I sure hope you're enjoying this video, and I hope that you find it to be very informative. And if not informative, well, maybe a little bit inspirational. And if I don't hit either of those 2 points, then hopefully you're just finding it to be entertaining. So do me a favor, show your girl some love. Please hit that like button, please subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. I'd really appreciate your support. And now, back to the video. All right, we are back here. We are done. Thank you, Eddie, so much. I'm so excited.
Anything I can help with, we're here.
Yep, I said Eddie's the guy. I've been coming to him for years, and he doesn't do me wrong. He totally hooks me up. And
Absolutely.
So I appreciate it. I want to say goodbye
welcome
to your crew, because you had a great crew.
Awesome.
All right, thanks, Eddie.
You bet.
All right, this is my crew, Chase and Nate. Thank you guys so much. And there you have it. We have 4 new tires in the back. Man, what a great experience at Big O Tires. You know, from Eddie and Chance and Nate and Haylie. Hello, Haylie. Girl power. yeah, they were all so accommodating and let me film the entire thing, and they were asking me questions, and you know, they were let me come in there a little bit and talk, and what a great experience. And I've been going to Eddy for several years with my other cars, so I totally, you know, felt confident with him. And you know, so a couple things. A, you need to support the businesses in your hood, and that place I've been going to for years, and they're only about a mile and a half away from me. So B, you need to really rely on them and trust them. And C, they have a great crew, and I know that that crew is happy and they're loyal and they stay there, and because they have a great time, they have a great boss. So the whole thing is just a great experience for them, for me. So I seriously had a blast. I don't know if you could tell on film if I had a blast or not, because I'm just in there chit-chatting with them, and they're so sweet. It was just so great. And every single one of them wanted to see the inside of my bus, so that was really cool. The word that they kept saying was bitchin'. This is bitchin'. So anywho, me and Sarge, we are safe now. We have amazing tires. And I don't have to change my front ones for 2 years, and now I'm good for 5 years with these back tires. So we're gonna be safe no matter where we go. Now, will that never have a blowout? No, anything could happen. I could run over something, but just from everyday wear and tear and normal use, I'm good. I'm good for several years. So thank you for watching another one of my videos. I hope it was helpful, and we will see you in the next one.